This is CBS 46 News at 6.
FEMA is mobilized to help victims of the Atlanta tornado.
And a motel manager gets the business end of a gun after a struggle with an armed robber. But first, investigators search for clues after a fire races through a barn, killing more than a dozen horses. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Bill Gaines.
And I'm Helen Neal, in for Stephanie Fisher. This evening, we are hearing from the owner of a Kennesaw horse farm. Last night, one of her barns burned to the ground. Every horse inside was killed. The farm is on Old Burnt Hickory Road near Mars Hill Road. CBS 46's Harry Samler reports the owner tried to save the horses, but couldn't get them out.
I just can't believe it was on fire.
Jennifer Schwickeraff can't begin to describe the pain and the guilt that she is feeling. She looks up the hill at the remains of her barn and all of the horses that were inside, all now covered with blue tarps. She was home last night when her neighbor called. He could see the flames.
And I tried the best that I could to save who I could, and it just wasn't good enough.
In almost every stall, there was a horse. Their owners described them today like family.
Harlem was today's his birthday. An unbelievable tragedy.
Ann Fowler had 2 horses. She got Lucy a few months ago.
2 weeks ago, we moved her up here so I'd have both of them in the same barn.
And that is why Jennifer says she tried so hard to get the horses out. But the only stall that she could get open was the one in front, her own horse, Crescendo.
You could stand here and say goodbye, but he just couldn't move. 100 people probably couldn't have helped me.
The heat and smoke forced Jennifer out. Firefighters ran hoses 2,000 feet, but it was too late. The owners all wanted something to remember their horses by, so they requested horseshoes. Today, workers went in and collected all of them. Cupid, Cisco, Crescendo, a prize, 15 horses in all. Investigators suspect the fire was electrical and accidental. Jennifer says the horses will be buried in the field next door with a memorial. In Kennesaw, Harry Samler, CBS 46 News.
People whose homes were damaged or destroyed by the tornado are getting some help from Washington. President Bush has declared Atlanta and Fulton County a federal disaster area. That means affected residents can now qualify for federal assistance to help with recovery efforts. It supplements state and local aid. Governor Sonny Perdue says tornado-ravaged areas outside of Fulton County may also get federal assistance at a later date. One of those areas hit is along the Polk-Floyd County line. Family and friends there are calling for help with the cleanup. CBS 46's Renee Starzak takes us to the site where today the community came together.
A cross marks the spot where Saturday's deadly tornado hit in Polk County. The flowers brought to the site after funeral services for 63-year-old Bonnie Turner, a dog breeder and animal lover. Cleanup efforts moved into high gear today. Word spreading through this small community. Turner's family is in need of heavy equipment and helping hands.
It's just great that these people are out here and giving us a hand, helping to recover what little bit that's left.
Betty Jo Lovell came to the site this afternoon. Turner was her neighbor for decades. Lovell was also home when Saturday's tornado hit.
More blessed than lucky. Because I'm telling you, if that tree had gone that closer, that it had got me.
While some are using heavy equipment to clear all the debris, others have a more tedious task. They are sifting through the piles of debris out here looking for family treasures. They found ribbons from Bonnie Turner's days as a dog breeder.
Carefully, they sift through the debris. It is slow work, but the rewards are priceless. In all this mess, a volunteer finds a necklace Bonnie Turner bought for herself, bearing her birthstone.
You know, this was a home for us, where we travel up here, and this was our home base. And built a whole life, and it's very hard.
Turner's family focuses on the task at hand, cleaning up the 80-some acres damaged by the twister. But in the back of everyone's mind, thoughts of Bonnie Turner.
The tornado is gone, but Bonnie will live on through us forever. So.
In Polk County, Renee Starzak, CBS 46 News.
Turner's husband, Mike, was badly hurt in the tornado. He continues to recover at a hospital in Tennessee.
Much of downtown Atlanta is now an official major disaster area. That declaration comes from the federal government, and FEMA is getting ready to mobilize in the hardest hit area. CBS 46's Ryan Deal is live in the first place hit, the Vine City neighborhood right near the Georgia Dome. Ryan?
Yeah, let me tell you, FEMA mobilizing tomorrow morning, sending mobile units into these areas that are very hard hit by the tornado. The damage is clear. It's all around us. We've seen it for a week. The problem is the damage in some cases is more than homeowners can handle. In other cases, more than local governments can handle.
Even the simplest work is taking an extraordinary amount of money. For the underinsured, recovery all but impossible. FEMA now helping.
But certainly there are folks out there whose homes have been damaged, in some cases destroyed.
FEMA's Atlanta coordinator pledging aid for transportation, medicinal needs, and crisis counseling.
It could be rental payments for a home that is unlivable, certainly for a month or so, maybe longer.
And still, local and state officials have not yet finished their damage assessments.
No, we're not finished.
Areas hit now total more than 1,100 in the downtown area where FEMA will begin working, and that area could soon be substantially widened.
So I just want to make sure everybody from Floyd County and Polk County all the way down to Effingham and Jefferson are assured that we are still on the job.
Downtown, the wind has subsided enough for crews to begin pulling down broken glass before it falls to streets below.
The city is open. We would encourage those who have a need to be downtown or to come to work or do whatever activities you have downtown to continue doing that.
But that comes with a caveat. Much of the city, much of downtown Atlanta is still very dangerous. Now, more about FEMA. The FEMA will begin tonight assessing where the locations will be. We should know sometime this evening. They're talking about 2 to 3 mobile units. When we know the information, we will pass it on to you. We're live. I'm Ryan Deal, CBS 46 News.
Still ahead on CBS 46 News at 6.
A motel manager comes face to face with a gunman. What police say happened after that. Ahead on CBS 46 News at 6.
The manager of a hotel and a motel, actually, in Clayton County is in critical condition. That manager was shot during an attempted robbery.
This happened around 8:30 this morning here at the Savannah Suites in Jonesboro. A guy came in, demanded money, then shot the manager during a struggle. The would-be robber took off without getting any cash. Police are checking surveillance videotapes now to try to identify the shooter.
Well, we've definitely got another beautiful evening in store for you today, but will it last throughout the weekend and all the way through Easter Sunday? I'll let you know coming up.
Now, Storm Tracker 46 weather in your neighborhood with First Track 3D radar.
Well, sunshine in the forecast for you today, and those clear skies will remain overnight. Your lows could be dropping down to the low 40s, but more sunshine on the way for you tomorrow. 68 in Atlanta right now, 70 in Noonan, 69 in Griffin, so an absolutely beautiful evening out there for you. Now, what are your temperatures going to be like tomorrow? Well, your Easter forecast looks pretty good. By 8 a.m., we're going to have lots of sunshine out there, fair skies by the noon hour, and happy Easter to you at 5 o'clock under 65 degrees and partly cloudy skies. So for Saturday, we're looking at partly cloudy skies, and that'll move on into Sunday. Maybe a few more clouds in the mix for Easter, but 73 for your high on Saturday. Temperatures dropping down just a little bit for those overnights to 40, but all in all, a pleasant evening and an afternoon for you for Easter. A perfect day for that Easter egg hunt. 65 degrees. Monday moving just down a few degrees because we've got a cool front passing through, dropping those temps a bit. Overnight, also chilling off just a little bit, and we'll see temperatures right around the low 30s. Our next chance of rain will be Thursday. It is Friday, so this hour's umbrella winner, congratulations to you, Zhao. And if you would like your own umbrella, well, just go ahead to CBS46.com, sign up for your free weather email. We'll be right back after this break.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you later tonight.